Hi, welcome to the next installment of the tour of our remodel. Today is the 4th of October, 5 months after our pre-demolition party, and boy have we made a lot of progress over the past 6 weeks since the last video tour. The big news from this past week is we're now weather tight. You can see that here in the garage doors that are in. We've also got some of the salvaged beams from the dining room that are trimming up there. The new front door that's got a first coat of stain on it to protect it from a ring that we had overnight. And you can also see some of the salvaged beams out of that dining room as well. Let's take a look through the house for some of the additional features that have come in. Stepping into the entry, you kind of get a view of the living room. Up here, if you look at that insulation, that's our new furnace that is up in the rafters. And around the living room here to the right, you can see our see-through fireplace that will see through into the family room. And then as we step out in the backyard through these double French doors onto the patio, you can see things are a little cleaned up here. I'll do a quick pan around the backyard. That's the master bedroom wing and the backyard, and we'll walk around here, look at one of the dog features that we've installed, and talk a little bit about the tack room. The tack room is pretty much where the dogs are going to be. This side yard is going to become a dog run. This fence here will come down as we change things around. The tree will stay, but you can see our dog door is in, as well as some of the electrical panels that are out there. We'll look at those in a minute. And off here to the right, this will be a grooming table, and throughout the remodel you're going to see that rough electric is in, as well as internet connections. Down this wall we're going to have room for 4 crates with counters over, broom closets on either end, and then cabinets that are up and above. As we come over here to this side, we'll have a washer and dryer in that corner of the room. Those are already in storage, ready for installation. We'll have a little bit more cabinet space here, and then that plumbing there in the corner is for an indoor dog bath, and we've got a drain that's running in there. And one of the other realizations I had is we could also run the drain straight out the dog door and into the side yard and water that nice tree that's out there. Okay, this wall in the hallway deserves a special mention, as it's caused a little bit of a delay. That 4x4 post you see there under the window is indicating that this is a shear wall. The window is installed exactly where we planned it, but unfortunately on a rough inspection it didn't really pass because this is a shear wall. They had to get the engineer to review the plans. Unfortunately, the engineer was in Beijing for the Olympics and didn't get back until this past week. That's led to a couple of weeks of delay. They're going to be able to recover from it in terms of the structure by coming over here, putting a new 4x4 post in, anchoring it to the foundation, and everything will be just fine per the engineer. It's just a little bit of time loss. Here in the guest bedroom, you can see that we've got the windows in. The 2 sides weren't in on our last video tour. The electrical panel's in, as well as the communication panel and all the rough electric. The tub you see here in front of me is going to go into the guest bath, and the blue covering on this, and the other one you'll see in the garage pretty quickly, is just to protect the tub from some of the work that goes on around it, especially on tiling on installation. Not much new has occurred here in our guest bath, except the rough electric. We'll walk down the hallway here, take a quick look at the great room. This is the great room, and this area will be the family room area that comes over here. Into the corner is going to be the kitchen area, and you can kind of see some of the benefit of the skylights that we've put in. There will be an island there in the center where you see the plumbing fixtures, and then this will be our dining area. Up above, you can see we've off-centered the light for the dining area and not centered it on the doors. We've done that so that we have a little bit of distance away from the doors to the living room. And here's the other side of the see-through fireplace that we've put in. So we're going to have 2 fireplaces in effect, but really only 1 installed. We'll walk back through the entry and you get to see the other side of our new front door and some of the patterns that we have in the leaded glass. We've now got a coat closet that's been installed here and framed in. The garage, you can kind of see the other side of the garage doors. Another neat feature that we decided to put in is that electrical box is going to be $220 for a future electric car. As we step in here to down the hallway on the west wing, Not much has changed here in the front bedroom, which is going to be Laura's office, except for the rough electric. And then here in this closet, we've now got our communication panel in place, and you can see all our internet and our cable TV and our telephone running into the panel. And we've got power in the panel for things like our routers for our internet connections within the house. The hall bathroom here, again, not much has changed in here like many of the other rooms, except the window getting in place. That's really exciting because with rain overnight, we're now weathertight and don't have to worry about things like that. This middle bedroom, again, about the only thing that's changed has been the window and the rough electric. And then coming in here to the master bedroom, this closet wound up having the center wall taken out. We've made just a slight modification here. We're going to have a tri-pass door in this place. We've decided on colors for our master bedroom as I sweep around here, and you get a full view of it. Coming in here to the master bath, we've got the shower framed and in place, just about ready. The two sinks will be in there. We'll have a toilet in this little closet, and then this bigger closet is going to be a clothes closet. And then we can walk out up here and out into the backyard, get an appreciation for the view out the master and into the yard. Panning all the way around. As I walk down and around, the pipe that you see coming out here is meant for the air conditioner, and as we come down around this side, that's going to be a drain pipe going into our dry well. We come down here, you can see that we've got all our tar paper up, so we are weather tight. We've got the vent out of the furnace up there, and the wires that you see are going to be for the television antenna and the satellite dish. Come down all the way down the house. And the last feature that I'll show you as we get to the front is going to be the windows on the guest room. Those have been framed and installed, and you get a really good appreciation of them as I walk up here and across, and you get to see how beautiful those look. So that's our tour of our remodel. Be fortunate, Bernie.